You literally just lied to your man to cover up for your hating friends to try to change the man.
Now, listen. Yes. But it's an okay lie, right?
Is it ever good to lie?
Like, you should not lie. That is one of the 10 Commandments.
Mm-hmm.
But there are instances where a white lie might help somebody's self-esteem.
And then they find out years later, it's like, yo, why'd you lie to me about that?
I did not lie in the moment.
And you lied again by saying I did not lie. Welcome back, guys. April 14th, when this airs?
Thursday.
This will air April 15th. By the time you guys are watching this, we will be working our butts off on another project right now.
Woo. Work.
And it's very secretive what we're working on, but it's going to be very big. We can't wait to tell you guys about it.
Maybe we'll give you some clues later. No?
Sure, I was trying to do it behind your back, but you got eyes like a cockeyed person looking at me as I said no. You seen what I was looking at.
Yeah, I did.
This might be a little slight to some people who have cockeyes. I'm sorry. But I need to know.
You have a whole spoof.
Cockeye, but I like them.
Yes.
Might have that parody at the bottom of this link right here. Cockeye people, I have a question for you. This is not. I don't know if this is inappropriate, but do you honestly see two different visions? So I never asked nobody who has a cockeye. Do you see two different visions, or do one of the eyes work and one of the eyes don't? Do you know anybody who have a cockeye or a lazy eye? Do they have double vision, or is it just an appearance? Because sometimes their eyes can adjust to, like if your body is hurt or you have a handicap somewhere, your body makes the adjustment and then it starts to make the. Mm-hmm. So I never asked a cockeye. I was always I was afraid to ask somebody who has a cockeye.
So we chose to use this platform.
Yes. And I'm gonna put you gonna go down this shit with me. You going down with me.
To follow up on that question, whenever someone please respond to his question, because he's really sincere.
I'm very sincere.
There is no malice in this question. Mm-mm. My follow up would be, and what is the medical term or the proper term for?
Yeah, what is the politically correct way of saying cockeyed?
Yeah, I would like to know.
What does cock mean?
I guess
it's a chicken. It is a cock. So
it's a Glock.
It cocked the gun, right?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not a Glock the gun. It's cock the gun.
Oh,
so
I thought you were calling the noun the.
No, I just want to know. We got to figure out what this is. Cock offensive. Cockeyed, cocked.
Because so is it relating to like a rooster and like the rooster's eyes, like our chicken?
Then that's offensive. If we're talking about, if we're talking about a rooster's eyes because their eyes are this way, that's funny. That is very offensive. Well, you can say like frog eyes, but frog eyes is typically talking about big eye people.
People say frog eyed?
Yes, they call Bernie Mac frog eyed.
Oh. Wow.
Frog eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
or British bulldog eye. Lazy eye is very offensive.
Yeah.
It's just like your eyes just on unemployed, welfare. Look at you, lazy eye. We over here making money. You over here playing Madden. Look at you. Flaccid. Okay. Start the show.
I don't know where to go from there, friend.
You better call an Uber. Because you can't stay here. We cannot stay here. You better call an Uber.
Oh my gosh. So, I think we should just jump right into it. But before we jump into it, let's just ask you to like and subscribe.
Yes, please. We have some big news. But before we tell you about the big news, please like, subscribe, comment, or just press play and just walk away.
Yeah, we need those viewer hours.
Yeah.
We need y'all to watch 4,000 hours of Lacktoast Entertainment.
Yes.
From all of your accounts.
Because that's how we get paid.
Yes.
And we have ads promoting toothpicks. If you guys don't know, we have Lennox Lewis. Was it Lennox Lewis? Leon Spinks toothpicks that we are sponsorship for.
Is that gonna play?
Yeah, we should play Leon Spinks right here. This is our ad for Leon Spinks. Please, if you have any sort of gaps, these toothpicks are perfect for your teeth.
Ow! We all can agree that broccoli sprouts in your teeth are annoying and problematic, right? That's why I try Leon Spinks reusable toothpicks.
I like toothpicks, yes I do. I heard Leon Spinks likes them too. It doesn't really make that much sense, but he's got an endorsement with reusable toothpicks. Like that.
Yep.
Wow. So, I just want to do a huge shout out, a thank you for our 1K.
Yes!
We did reach 1K. Y'all heard our call. Facebook friends, mom, dad, cousins, brothers, sisters, people we don't know, coworkers.
Ross Perot.
And etc.
Lewis Gospel Jr.
How do you know these people? How do you know?
They reached out to me and said, hey, I heard you need some subscribers. I was like, absolutely.
That's amazing.
Steve Gutenberg.
Steve.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Patrick Ewing. You know, he always comes through.
Patrick comes through.
Ewing.
Patrick comes through.
Comes through with the, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
let's do it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I have the cup.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. What is this right here?
A mouse.
This is a mouse. If I had a bunch of these, what are these called?
A mouse or computer mouses. It's not mice.
But I'm asking, if I had a bunch of these computer mice, are they called computer mice?
No.
So they're called computer mouses.
Yes. Somebody tell me I'm right.
This is the question. If I have a bunch of computer mouses, are they called computer mouses or computer mice? Make sure you comment below. And I need to hear an answer because I have a bunch of computer mice.
I have a bunch of questions.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready?
Like if you have blue teeth, is it Bluetooth?
Bluetooth this is?
Blue teeth. All right, the question for today is hip hop related. This past week, DMX passed away. What is your favorite song clip of DMX? Why do you feel like so many people loved him?
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Earl Simmons.
Yes, man.
Earl Simmons. I grew up with DMX. DMX is probably my top 6 rappers of all time. He was different. He was very original. No one could emulate him. Ja Rule was very close. He tried it.
Coming on scene looking like a broke DMX.
Literally, that was the fact that his name was Ja Rule is hilarious. Jeffrey Atkins Rules.
Oh, I just thought this man thought he was a god like Ja Bless. Ja Rule.
Jeffrey Atkins Rules.
Wow.
He rule.
Brother.
Ja Rule. Yeah, love DMX. I hate that, what happened to him. I believe it was self-love. Like he was a giver to so many people, but I don't think people outward loved him enough to feel like he needed to do the things that he did, like to have he had 17 children.
Listen.
And
starting whole nations.
doing drug substance and all that stuff, and it's like I feel like I don't know a story, man. I just only time I feel like anytime somebody does that much drugs or outwardly impregnate women, it just feels like I'm
outwardly impregnates.
What did I say?
Outwardly impregnates. What's that mean?
Outwardly spreads his seed around the world.
Got you. Okay.
Like he's like, I don't care what happens, pull out.
Yeah.
What? So and it just feels like You're just looking for some sort of validation, love.
Mm-hmm. BET did a documentary on him,
Yeah.
and like his early life was rough.
It was rough. Tell me about it.
Like in his childhood, like growing up with his mom and his mom fully not being present, he started getting in trouble at school, and then at one point she dropped him off to like a group home, and they were saying the way this group home worked was like usually they would come and visit this place, and the family would make a decision, but she was just like, we're gonna go see it and we dropping you off. Like he expressed like hurt from that early moment of just being abandoned by his mom. His grandma looked after him. He was introduced to drugs at 14.
Right. I heard he got swindled about it. Yeah.
At 14.
Right.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But he still just had this
push through.
Yeah, this drive. I didn't know he was on the scene so early. Like 1990, he was doing battle rap and stuff.
Right.
I remember like in high school, this guy introducing me to DMX in Mrs. Jones' analysis class. So we're supposed to be doing math, but I was like, I knew.
To 9th grade?
No, it was.
I said, was it your 9th grade? I was like,
11.
I heard him. Yeah, I was like 11.
It was 11th grade, and then he was like, of course I heard his singles, but he was like, "It's this album and this album," and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't listen to none of this. Let me go to Walmart and get the Walmart version." You know, all that barking on the Walmart version.
Oh, they're trying to bleep out the bleep out the cussing. I really enjoyed how much of a storyteller he was.
For real.
The very first song that I fell in love with was "How's It Going Down." When he says, "Coming through like I do," you know, getting my bar going. Knew she was a something. When I met her, knew she was a thug because when I met her, she had a scarf on. 5411 size 7 and curls. But what was the 11? What is 5411?
I thought he said 5'4".
5411 size 7 and girls.
7 shoes. She wear a size 11.
So what's 5411?
I thought it's 5'4".
So if it's 5, what's the 11?
Maybe she was wearing junior size 11. I don't know.
As in her
like jean size or something.
So she was thick. I can't say that was thick, but 11. So she was.
No, that's kind of that's kind
of thick.
It's kind of thick at 5'4". You know, I should look at the lyrics though. I mean, I don't know. Shawty got it done.
So let me ask you this: if y'all know this song, if y'all know New York terms, what was he trying to say? What I know what he said. I mean, I know what he said, but what is 5411 size 7? I know what size 7 is. I know the rest of the lyrics, but what is 5411? Yeah. So you said 5'4". She's 5'4", size 11.
Genius might have taught me something if I looked it up.
Yeah. Storyteller, man. Yeah. Hands down, my favorite song of his is The Omen. Mm-hmm. After that is What They Really Want from a person of like my stature.
Mm-hmm. A tall guy?
Yeah. With my complexion?
A dark-skinned tall guy.
Yes. What They Really Want. And the really was switched out as well. You ever fell in love with a radio version of a song and you realize like, oh, I love this song. Yeah. You heard the album version. You feel like all the cusses like it's just breathing like the Maxwell commercial. Remember that Maxwell commercial when the fan was blowing? Oh gosh, you forgot.
But I do feel like sometimes I end up loving the radio edit more than I love the other. I'd be like, oh my.
Yeah.
And like one thing I will say, like with DMX, is that you could tell he was loved. Like everybody came out and said like this man was just such a friendly man. He loved to laugh. We see all those clips of him singing soul music. Like my favorite clip of DMX is him doing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Like that, that is gonna be on my Christmas playlist forever. And it's also like one thing that's really, really stuck with me is that like everybody, we know that he started all his albums with prayers. Mm-hmm. He would start some interviews before prayers. Like prayer was really important. And
man can pray.
Yeah. Facts. And you feel like you know that this man actually knew God. He walked with Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, and that doesn't mean that you have to be perfect. It means you just got to walk with him.
Right.
And want to, like, you know, emulate or have him in your life, have some relationship. Like, there's some people playing church and playing Christianity who will never have that intimacy. And although he struggled with his diseases, and let's be real, some problematic lyrics, like, it didn't make him a bad person.
Let's all be real. It is easier to be of the world and preach versus preaching and then something of the world comes out.
Wait, say that again.
It's easier to be of the world.
Preach, preacher.
And then you preach by saying something profound versus being a pastor, preacher, and then something worldly comes up in your life. Now you're criticized. Like for example, DMX could do a gospel album. They'd be like, okay, brother, you're getting saved and whatnot. But all of a sudden, if Lecrae had did a raunchy, cussing, booty shaking album, they were like, what happened to him?
Yeah. I think it's all in how, I think part of this is like church and religion. Like church and religion as a whole, not everybody in it, presents it that, you know, like holiness is this thing that we're supposed to just be and do. Like it's achievable. Like somebody can actually come and be perfect as Jesus. And we set this ridiculous standard that so that when somebody says, hey, I'm gospel, I'm doing a gospel album, or I rap about Jesus, we automatically put them in this category and like, oh, you're supposed to be perfect. Rather, this person said they're supposed to, I'm perfect or not. They said, you know, I'm striving to be more like Christ. And so the minute that they see that, like striving does not mean perfection.
Right.
So, but the moment they see that you do something that's out of that character, then, oh, you're a hypocrite. And that's not real because we're all human.
Right.
That's why I love DMX. Like he was human.
Yeah,
Even though he struggled with that disease of, you know, drug addiction and stuff, even though his lyrics might not have been or matched up what we want them to match up to, whatever his flaws were, you saw that the man was trying.
Absolutely. He could have been a modern day Paul. And he never got that transition to actually become Paul.
Yeah.
He could have been Saul all this time, and then it kind of been like, and all of a sudden it's like something clicked.
Yeah.
I know, but yeah, it really sucks that like Kanye can have these. I mean, it's not sucks, but it's great that he's doing this. That you can see the evolution of a person. That he's had his success with his 6 albums, and now he's doing like gospel albums and stuff. But then, if somebody like Bizzle or Lecrae or Andy Mineo, all of a sudden is like, you know what, I've done enough. You know, Christian music, Christian hip hop. Now I want to do some more like neutral, worldly music that kind of like, you know, what Jesus did, went into the world to bring people in.
But not of the world. Haha. Sorry. I just felt like I had to make
Not
that.
of the world, but they never showed Jesus preaching in the church, as they would say.
Yeah.
But if somebody like did some sort of music that's like right on the line of like worldly, but it's still kind of clean and is riding that line. If they did that, they'd be like, whoa, he's losing himself. He ain't saved like he used to be. And it's like they get criticized so much versus the latter. Yeah.
That's rough. Have you been in church and the musicians?
I haven't been in church in a year.
Well, yeah, same.
I'm just
But have you been to church back in the day when you could go to church and the musicians would be playing like a song and then it eases into like a secular song and you just be like,
oh, I recognize this.
Huh.
I recognize it right here.
It's like slightly uncomfortable, but
you know it's funny. A lot of love songs are interchangeable with Jesus songs.
You know why?
Because Jesus is love. I know.
You took my punchline.
I mean, it's not like I was like.
You stole it.
It's not like it was something that was, you know, not clear biblically. What people always say.
I just wanted a moment, Dion.
Let's do another cup.
Another cup. We started preaching.
Hey, Anna.
Labosha.
For those who don't know, Anna Labosha is our phrase of praise and worship. It is our speaking in tongues.
Yes.
Anna, and it's a woman. So we believe the Holy Ghost is a woman, and her name is Anna Labosha.
I'm going to let you have it. Would you rather... Are you ready?
Go for it.
Would you rather find love
Yes.
and be poor for the rest of your life, or be rich and never find love?
I'd rather be rich and never find love.
Yo, same.
I'm answering that quickly.
Same.
Because people will love me. Because I'm rich.
See, no. Because I think struggle is overrated. Like, struggle, you can find love, true love, right? Like the question said, can you find love? Like, would you rather find love? You find true love, and you could be poor together, and that causes strain on your relationships, and you end up divorced anyway. So it's not worth it.
Yeah, that's facts. And imagine if I was a millionaire making nothing but YouTube and podcast videos, and the money's coming in, and I never had no interactions with other people. And I'm just like, oh, money's coming in. I'm killing. It's like, even though I will psychologically be an introvert and kind of need mental health because I'm alone, and I'm like, I got all this money, but nobody's. I'll make babies. I'll find love. Not to say I'll marry my children. I'm saying like I will.
I never got that.
Well, I said when we were talking about love, like finding love.
Yeah. No, I got that.
Yeah.
I understand. That was understood.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, I'm glad we're both on the same page with that. Like, that was really easy.
She keeps shaking up. There's only one in there.
Nuh-uh.
There's only one in there. Hey, can I make a note that she is still printing these out?
I'm gonna keep printing
Last
them out.
week, I told her we are low on ink, and she is still printing these out. I told her we ain't got the type of money. She's going above and beyond by finding questions and typing them out, printing them out, and cutting them out. And if she do this again, I'm going to grab a hole in her soul and never let go. Shout out to Crisscross.
I mean, if we get money from ads, we'll have money.
Oh yeah, give me the chocolates. This is our other ad right here. This is dark chocolate, sea salt, cashews. It only has 150 calories per cashew. I was just freestyling that.
140 calories.
Wow.
6 pieces.
Okay, I was like, yo, we got to put that down. All right, this is called relationships. Should you listen to your friends when they don't like the person you're dating?
Ooh.
Should you listen to your friends if they don't like the person you're dating?
So let me ask you. Is it like, why don't they like them? Like, is reasons, like some friends could just be like, oh girl, he too short, or his teeth ain't right. Like, that's like vain.
But that's just keep it in that scenario.
Okay.
If it's something that they don't like about him. Let's just keep it right there. It's not even about he's a bad person. Is it if he's like girl, look at his teeth. Ugh, you really as beautiful as you is. You got those.
I mean, there is always. I think there's pressure to listen to those who know you, but like the closer I get to 40, Dion, I realize that I don't have to live up to expectations of nobody but me, myself, and I, and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
But if you looking at his teeth as they're in your ears, like as your,
I'm sure it plays. I'm sure it plays, and like you want to, but like you also just want to be happy. So if this person
would you bring it up? Would you bring it up to him? Like listen. If he had Leon Spink's teeth, right? If your significant other had Leon Spink's teeth, I think he died recently. My bad. And your friend's like, so you fine with him missing all that? Like his gums is missing.
Listen, we can fix that.
But if if you like, he doesn't mind it. He think that's his character. That's his brand now. He has a whole YouTube. It's called Gap Comedy, and I like that. And if he was like, maybe you should definitely kind of push him getting some dentures or blah blah blah.
I would encourage it.
But now you changing him because of what your friend said.
I mean, no, I was probably thinking that anyway. I was probably just getting through it, like processing it. And then that extra added pressure is be like, girl, I know, but
how would you sneak it in there? Like, I'm the gap tooth man. Here we go. I'm talking, and you come in because your friend's talking to you.
So, did you see Michael Strahan? I know it's an April Fool's joke, but did you see he got his teeth? That joke about him getting his teeth done?
Yeah, that's crazy. I'd never lose my teeth.
Never?
I would never fix this because.
Why?
Because of my brand. Now back to my podcast.
I mean, like, have you ever thought about what you would look like?
I will look like an idiot because my teeth has been like this for 20 plus years.
I mean, do I look like an idiot with my straight teeth? Are you shaming me?
Are you trying to change me and who I am?
No, I was just curious.
Is your friends getting in your head or something?
No, but this was just a
conversation. And now she lied to her boyfriend because her friends really did get in her head. I asked a clear question. Has your friends been getting in your head? And you said, no, really boo. You said, no, boo. You literally just lied to your man to cover up for your hating friends to try to change the man.
Now, listen. Yes. But it's an okay lie, right?
No. Is it ever good to lie?
If you're not hurting somebody, like if it's to protect somebody, like their feelings.
So it's good to lie if you're protecting someone's feelings.
No. Like you should not lie. That is one of the 10 commandments. Mm-hmm. Thou shalt not lie.
Right.
But there are instances where a white lie might help somebody's self-esteem.
I don't like how white is associated with innocent.
Pure. So like pure. Maybe we will say
the Caucasian a white devil lie.
We'll say a little lie to protect somebody's self-esteem.
And then they find out years later, it's like, yo, why'd you lie to me about that?
I did not lie in the moment.
And you lied again about saying I did not lie.
In the moment, I did not think you needed to hear that.
All right.
But for you, like, do you think, like, when is it okay? Or do you think that you could be influenced by your friends? Like, if they didn't like the way a person looked? And I feel like guys, I don't know, y'all get this. I always imagine that guys all have a standard of a girl who's supposed to be like 5'4", perfectly curvy, long hair. Like this is y'all's ideal of beautiful, and y'all like.
So, first of all, if my guy is telling me to my face about a defect or something that they don't like about my girl, like, brother, you are out of pocket.
That's a good answer.
It's like, bro, you are wild. Mm-hmm. You watching my girl like that? Like, yo, talking about, yo, what's up with the fupa, brother? You like the fupa? Bro, yo, we doing this? That's what we're doing? Like, do you want me to do a tit for tat with your girl? And I do one of those things like that. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I would show him that he's wild.
Okay. That's a good answer.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go to her like, Earl said the craziest thing, man.
Would it play with your mind though a little bit? Like,
I would know how he feels about her.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't, especially if she's self-conscious about it. Mm-hmm. Like I would never bring it up.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, like, but on the level of something a little deeper than looks, because we're not these shallow people, are we? Like, if it was something that was like, girl, he ain't got no job. Mm-hmm. He ain't bringing in no money. You know, you like to travel internationally. You know, like you have budgets and stuff. You want somebody who can be your equal. Or, you know, like on that type of level where it's like, that is something that you have to consider. But like, if I know, I'm not gonna be just dating no deadbeat, but like,
Right.
they might not know all that he has going on, so I don't know if I could listen to that entirely.
So this is more of a question for you because I can't flip that for a woman. So would you stay with that?
I mean, if I know him and I know he has a plan, because I have a job, I can pay my way somewhere. You know, I can go and do things on my own now. I can't pay for the both of us, so he ain't getting flued out. But
how long does that last, though?
How long does that last? I mean, like, you know me well enough to know that I would be somebody's cheerleader. Like, I would be trying to help build them up into the point that he could do it. And then, like, if it's ever like he's starting to give up on himself, or like, do we see real action moving forward? You just can't be Lawrence on the couch, you know, with a business plan that you had for 5 years.
And because now you have pressure from both ways. Like your guy, like, please, I need you to make it because my friends are watching. And it's like, and like year 6, your friends is like, I told you. It's like, no, he's almost there. But like, nigga, you got to keep moving. Like my friends, like, you about to ruin my childhood friends because I'm pushing for you to get. You ever seen what's that movie called? You have to watch that movie.
I probably haven't watched
Tyler
it.
Perry movie. It's not Anomaly. The Autonomy or something like that. With
I stopped watching Tyler Perry.
Oh, stop it!
No, I'm just saying I haven't watched Tyler Perry films since like Daddy's Little Girls. It's been a while.
Yikes! You ain't seen the Married? I think I married.
I've watched the first one.
Okay.
Why Did I Get Married?
The one with Taraji P. Henson.
I didn't see that.
That movie is this scenario. Really, like I would say that is hands down Tyler Perry's best movie until the third act. Then Tyler Perry. It just became like, darn it, great movie. I don't want to ruin the punchline for people who haven't seen it. It's called Autonomy or something like that. What is it called?
Autonomy? I don't know.
Is autonomy a word?
Autonomy is a word.
Okay. I heard understandment is a word too.
If it's in Urban Dictionary, it's not 100% certified a word.
Understandment. All right.
So, okay, I can kind of flip it. I can flip it for you. So, if your friends are like, bro, she doesn't support you. She doesn't care about what you do. She's always with her friends. She's never with you. Like, what would you say?
What's the benefit of me being with her then?
You love her. Like, you love her. She, you know, like, she takes care of the house. She always has a fresh meal on the table.
I don't see the reason to leave her.
But she's like, she doesn't support you. She talks down on your dreams.
Okay, well then yeah. If I was blinded and my friends had to open my eyes, yeah, I would listen to them.
Okay.
And I was like, what? No. What? No. You're right.
She doesn't support me.
Yeah.
She told me all my jokes were stupid.
That's why she was the one who threw the produce. She threw the tomatoes at the Laugh Factory. But yeah, I would leave. I mean, if I was blinded by what they were saying and then I saw it, like, you're right, versus like, I'm actually fine with her not supporting me. That don't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm actually totally fine with her.
She's cute. You know.
Sex can go a long way.
Yeah.
Can
it take you all the way?
No. Trophy wives. What they call them? People on the shoulders, people on their arms, like the red carpet and stuff.
Yeah.
Sex, vibes can take you a long way until you realize, like, oh, we have to start thinking about, like, our brand, our life, or how are we going to change the world? How are we going to evolve? That's when it becomes like, okay, this is getting old.
Yeah.
What time are we at?
My watch was making
noises.
Yeah.
We were trying to keep this as short as possible.
I like talking to you though.
Okay.
What if we just do one more?
All right. Just know that you're editing this. Shout out to Twilla for editing these videos, man. A lot of people have been asking me, have I been editing them? I have not. I haven't touched any of these things.
I don't know what this one is. Oh, this one's a deep one. Maybe I should save this one next week. I'm going to do a quick topic.
Okay.
Am I cheating now? I'm producing the show?
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
Yep.
That looked like a ring from Captain Planet.
My ring? Which one would it be?
Water. The white girl. It's blue, right?
It's purple.
Oh, that's the voice of Whoopi Goldberg. What's her name? The old Indian woman who came.
I don't remember that.
You remember the old Indian woman who came with the salt and pepper hair? It was the voice of Whoopi Goldberg.
I don't remember that.
I'll pull it up for you.
Okay.
I get her name. Read your question.
Okay, this is current events and stuff.
And stuff. Why are you talking like that?
Because this is how I talk. Are you on board with the cryptocurrency world?
Oh.
Why or why not? And how is it shaping the world that we live in?
Am I on board?
Yeah.
I don't know how it works, but I know a lot of people are making a lot of money from it. So I don't want to be 6 years from now like, oh, now I get it. So I definitely been bandwagoning on cryptocurrency. But someone who told me what cryptocurrency is how money is literally digital. We don't really handle actual physical cash. So cryptocurrency is money on the internet, like cyberly, right? So when you actually think about money, it's very rare that you're actually dealing with physical money. Like if somebody say, "Hey, you owe me $1,000," it's very rare that you get
Actually,
$100. Right? What was that?
$110 bills.
Yes. So that's pretty much what cryptocurrency is. It's just like it's going to eventually replace.
Well, you don't even have to go through banks,
right?
Like just straight wallet to wallet. But it gets confusing because that's the most like simplified explanation of it. But then when people be like, and this is the blockchain technology that's going to allow infrastructures like revolutionize the healthcare field, and I'll be like, how? I don't understand, but okay. I'm just going to put some money right there on that.
Yeah.
You know what hurts?
What?
Is like when I first tried to get a Coinbase account like 5 years ago to buy Bitcoin.
Oh, we did that, right? Or you said I was like, you went behind my back.
I went behind your back. No, but we tried to do it, and it just wasn't accepting our bank.
What,
and this was 5 years ago.
What do you remember the price it was at 5 years ago?
I remember, all I know is like we're just gonna put $100 in. That's all we're gonna do.
Yep.
And it kept saying, nope, bank is not accepted. And then Kraken would be like, nope, bank is not accepted. Coinbase played my face. That's okay though. I bought my stock in them today because they're changing the world.
Let me see. So in 2018, Bitcoin was it was still a lot.
No, it wasn't that much.
Really?
It's not even that now. What is it?
I don't know. I was trying to look up the date.
To do how much was Bitcoin price?
Okay.
And it was like not even 2018. It was 2016.
2016.
That's like the the market cap of it. What was the price? What was the price of one Bitcoin? Go down. Up.
Right here.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's $440.
Look.
It
just stopped.
Okay.
So
yeah, it
was
been,
like it was like $500. It was like $500 in like 2016.
And we were just trying to get.
We were just trying to be a part of. Now is that what?
Now it's
like 66,000, right?
something like 60,000, something up there. Man,
Yeah.
that'd have been great. We'd been making.
Knowing
movies.
you would have pulled it out. You would have pulled it out like 2 years ago.
So.
You would have pulled it out like, we got the money for the.
Oh yeah, we would have made a movie.
We would have made a movie. We got enough money for a movie.
We sure would have. Right.
And with and without you would have been the way we would have funded it.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
We got the money, y'all. Let's go. We out.
Yeah.
Like, it's really hard. It's really hard to imagine. Imagine if you put $1 in Bitcoin when it was $1. Then it reached to $10,000. And somebody's like, this might cap out. It might go back down. You'd be like, I'm taking it out. Versus like, keep it in there. Trust me. Keep it in there. It's so hard because you don't know what's about to happen. So it really is a gamble.
Yeah.
When you thinking about like stocks and mostly because.
Yeah, you gotta have long-term goals with that.
Yeah.
Stuff. Like, what am I trying to do with this money? But the technology world is blowing my mind. Like, when I read about like the NFTs and like video games.
Explain to the people what NFTs are.
I don't know.
You don't know what it is? You just trying to sound smart. You just trying to sound smart.
I don't know. Was it non-fungible transactions or something?
Fungible?
Like, yeah. That's
Okay.
what it said. And it's basically all I know is like NFTs is not real estate but property that people can buy. Am I explaining that right?
That one right
Digital property. Oh, I remember her.
Yeah.
That people can buy. So like and have ownership of, and then you'll actually be able to trace that like authenticity through some type of chain. Whatever. Go find a YouTube video where they can better explain that. That is not what I do. But I was reading that with these, people are buying digital real estate. Like they are buying land.
Please tell the people what that's about.
Like you can go in, like if you play Fortnite or whatever all these games are, and purchase digital property and sell it to people, like rent it or sell it to people. Like if people need in the games, like to go use the space to go through or set up a camp, and you actually have these digital deeds to property, and people are buying them up
Crazy.
so that by time the rest of everybody gets in on this, property will be scarce.
And
digital property will be scarce. I don't
Crazy.
even know what that means.
Crazy.
like
Like
is there gonna be a bubble?
so imagine if you were playing Grand Theft Auto and you had the city of Los Angeles. People are buying neighborhoods. And if you travel there or if you live there, what happens? What do you mean?
Like both. Like so if you just need to travel and set up a place
Wow.
overnight, you can rent it out to those people.
Wow.
Or if you're just trying to buy a plot, a land and build on, you have to buy it from somebody.
Wow.
So these people are like digital real estate brokers. Can you imagine like dating a guy who's like, yeah, girl, I do real estate. And you like,
I do digital real estate?
I do real estate, but they stay in their mama's basement.
That's funny. Well, he would be in his mama's basement.
He would be in his
unless her
mama's
mama has a mansion. It's like, I
Right.
bought this mansion for my mama.
They'll be like, let me see some property. And it's like, oh, right here.
Yeah.
It's in
Let
Argentina.
me cue up
show you.
Cue up my Xbox.
Put on your Oculus. Let's look this. I'm like, what?
That's funny.
Times are changing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I love it.
Yeah, man. Well, I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in with our random ass convos. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification button so you know when we have a new episode or new projects. We didn't tell them about our new project.
We have a lot of new projects coming out that
Yeah.
we are really going to be hands-on, going butt naked. That means letting it all out.
Okay.
Not literally being butt
I
naked.
was like, we didn't talk about this.
But letting it all out. We're really about to be more hands-on on things. We're free. We are cutting ties from a lot of other projects, and we're going to, be hands-on of a lot of, sketches, cooking
Cooking show.
Ooh, I didn't know we wanted to do it.
No, so seriously, people have been asking. I've been mentioning that I've been like Lacktoast is doing HelloFresh because we're so busy all the time and we don't really have like time to cook, or we'll eat out a lot. And so really trying to just find like healthier options that we do. And a lot of people have asked me, I don't know about you, like, what is that like? Is it easy? What are the meals like with the I think the meals are delicious, but I kind of want to I think it'd be fun to do some cooking videos. Now, I'm not a chef, but I know my way around the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
We have a kitchen at the LTE studio office.
Yes.
Might as well use that.
Absolution.
And just cook a few meals, show you how it's going during our meal prep, because we still ain't got time to cook every day.
Mm-mm.
At least it eliminates the grocery store.
Absolutely.
But I think that'll be fun.
A lot of fun.
Maybe I'll get Dion in the kitchen and
I
cook too.
might bring my children in because I'm trying to teach them how to cook, so they're not eating cereal and bologna sandwiches all day. So
cereal is a good diet. I love cereal.
It is the most quickest, efficient meal. If my body didn't accept the calorie count of cereal, I would eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and have no shame.
I don't judge you.
If there was a restaurant that served cereal,
there are. There's
really
cereal bars. There's one in is it Playa Del Rey? I have to take you there. There's cereal
that
bars.
is it's like give me two.
No, like you can actually, and they have like the cereal up in the thing, so you can get cinnamon toast crunch.
Wait, how much does it cost? It better not be it better not be like $15.
It might be. I don't know.
Come on, man.
That is kind of silly. Now
You're not even. You didn't even make this. You just bought the cereal and poured it into a bowl.
Genius.
No, it's not.
Whatever, yo. Anyway, so those things are coming down the pipe.
Hate it.
So we look forward to that. We're giving you more stuff to watch. We thank you for your support. Anything else?
I have flatulence.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. See you all next time.